Hi students, last class we have learned the topic of preposition. So now we are going to move to the tenses. Got it? So in the tenses there are three main tenses. Okay. So how many tenses we have? So we have three main tenses. So that is past tense, present tense, future tense. So how many tenses are there? Past tense, present tense and future tense. So there are three tense. Next, each of these tense can take four aspects of simple, perfect, continuous and perfect continuous tense. Got it? So each of these three tenses. So each of how many three sentences? That is past, present, future. So each of these tenses can take four aspects: simple, perfect, continuous, perfect continuous. Got it? So now we will move on to the present simple. So that is first aspect is simple aspect, that is present simple. So in the present simple, used for facts and truths that are not affected by the passage of time. So in the present simple, used for facts and truths that are not affected by the passage of time. So the example I have written, she writes a lot of papers for her classes. So she writes. So we have used in present simple tense. So she writes a lot of papers for her classes. You can see I have underlined. We have used in present simple. So now we will move to the past simple. So coming to the past simple, students, used for events completed in the past, which have been, the events are completed in the past. So in that tense we will be using the past simple. So the example, she wrote the papers for all of her classes last month. So in the last month only she has wrote all the papers for her classes, right? So we will be using wrote, because which is already past. Got it? So in the simple past we'll be using she wrote the papers for all of her class last month. So next is future simple. Used for events to be completed in the future. So which is going to be completed in the future is called a future simple, used for events to be completed in future. So example, she will write papers for her classes next semester. So when she will be writing the papers for her classes, in the next semester she is going to write. So she will write. You can see I have used will write. Got it? So this in the future tense, future simple tense, we will be using she will write papers for her classes next semester. So I have told you there are four aspects, right? In the three tense we have four aspects. So that is simple, perfect, continuous and perfect continuous. So now in three tense, that is present, past and future, in three tense we have used simple present, simple past and simple future we have completed. So now we will be moving to the perfect. So that is past perfect, present perfect and future perfect. We will be moving to the next one. So here students, so that is first one is present perfect. We have learnt in that first topic is present simple, right? So now present perfect. So in the present perfect, used to describe events that began in the past and are expected to continue. So present perfect. She has written paper for most of her classes. used to describe events that began in the past and are expected to continue. Next is past perfect, used to describe events that happened prior to other events in the past. So used to describe events that happened prior to other events in the past. She had written several papers for her classes. So here in the past perfect, I have used had written. Can you see it? She had written several papers for her classes. So next, last one is future perfect, used to describe events that will be completed between now and a specific point in the future. So she will have written papers for her classes by the end of the semester. So here I have used so she will have written. Got it? So next, present continuous and present perfect continuous we will be learning in the next class. Thank you students. From this two concept, that is present simple and present perfect, I'll be giving the worksheet for that.